Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Today I will be doing some audio upgrades. Let me show you what I got, what I'm messing with. I had the 6.5 DS18 slim mid-range speaker, 400 watts maximum, 200 watts RMS, and they're 2 ohms. Why I chose to get 2 ohms is because of my amp. I am considering upgrading my amp, but the current amp that I have and the one that I plan on getting has the same specifications, that's higher wattage. It's at its best at 2 ohms. The one I have now, it put out 125 watts times 4 at 2 ohms. So that's why I went ahead and got these 2 ohm speakers. Even better, if I decide to upgrade, the amp that I get is 200 watts times 4. Also, I decided to get the 6x9s as well. This is what sparked the upgrade, because the current 6x9s I have, when I first got them, I didn't mount them properly. I followed what was on YouTube. You don't need no bracket, just countersink the screws, offset a little bit, and you'll be fine. That put the speaker too low. It made contact with the trunk springs and broke them. I've been re-gluing them. They last for a while, then they break again. I finally got tired of it, so that's why I went ahead and got these and got the 6.5s for the front doors to match. I already have component speakers in my front door, so I only use its tweeter. And for the 6x9s in the rear, I went ahead and got some Scar Audio tweeters. Okay, let's start with the tweeters, which are Scar Audio. These was the most reasonable I could find. They was only 20 bucks. Not that I was trying to be cheap. I was just trying to get the most bang out of my buck. Well, that was a perfect fit. Let's see. It's the TWS-01 Silk Dome tweeters by Scar Audio. 80 watts RMS, sensitivity 92, forearm independence, neo magnet from 20,000 to 20 kilohertz frequency range. Let's see. We have the owner's manual, installation instructions. I still haven't figured out exactly where I want to put them. Scar Audio sticker. I never use audio stickers on my vehicle. I'm not advertising. Come rob me. Let's see. We got wires and capacitors. Which I'm not using because the current have a crossover with the components that I have in my front door. Now I'm just going to continue to use that crossover. It's a very good crossover. It's JBL. And here are the tweeters. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. I don't know what I'm thinking of. I'm putting these in the back, so I will use these wires. Getting ahead of myself, a little too ahead of myself. I just gotta figure out exactly why I'm gonna place these in the back. I'm not using these, I know for sure. So let's close this box back down, put it to the side. Here is the 6.5, 400 watts max, 200 watts RMS, 2 ohms. These are slim motorcycle mid-range speakers, but I went ahead and got them for my car. This is the only thing I can find that was a single speaker that was 2 ohms on Amazon. Comes with a sticker. Once again, I don't advertise. come rob me, because I do live in the hood, and that's what we do. Let's see, we got an owner's manual. This gives you some diameters, speaker specifications. I heard a lot of hype about these on YouTube, but not this specific model. And these are the DS18 6.5 Pro SM 6.2. What I do like about these, they do have push terminals. Waterproof cone, DS18 Pro. Got a pretty large magnet and a red basket made out of stamped steel. But what I do hate, you see that? I don't know if y'all, let me get closer so you can see it. You can see the speaker is scuffed, but it's not bent or anything, so I can let that slide. Like I mentioned earlier, 6.9s is what sparked the upgrade right now. I was gonna wait till I get the amps, new amps, but shit happens. I just got tired of this shit, pretty much. This also come with stickers in the manual, but I already looked at it earlier and just didn't put it back in. But it's the same that what's in that box. Same color. Still stamped basket, water resistant cone. But one thing I hate, it doesn't have the push terminals, but it does have a large magnet, extremely large magnet compared to what I have now. I'll show you later on in the video what I have now. This is the Pro SM 69.2 shallow water resistant cone. 250 watts RMS. I don't care about companies. We don't care about max, because we know we'll never get that. I'm really concerned about RMS. Let's put RMS on there. That's it, so you won't confuse people. Now with that out the way, let's get started with the installation. But first, I have a couple of loose ends I need to tie up, and let's do that now. Okay, loose end I have to tie up is with the big three, or at least I thought I did the big three. As you can see here, I did from the alternator body, engine, to the frame. Here, positive runs all the way over to the battery. Now, over here, off the battery to the frame. You probably already guessed what I forgot to do. Alternator battery over to battery negative terminal. That's what I need to do. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Luckily, I have some extra wire left over. I'm gonna go ahead and get it crimped. I bought some lugs, and I also had this on hand. This right here. I also got for Amazon for about $25. So let me go ahead and take care of this. Then we move to the inside of the car to take care of the speaker situation. Okay, I tied up the loose end under the hood with the ground cable. I'll start with installing the door speakers first, because they're pretty much the easiest. You'll find out why when I decide to do the rear deck. If I forgot to mention, this is a 2015 Corolla. So to get the panel off, you want to start up here at the A pillar, and not the A pillar, but the top of the door, and remove the trailer, remove the tweeter. It just pops right off real easily. The tweeter comes right out of the cut because I didn't have it in there good enough. I might just hot glue it, I don't know. It's not rattling, making no noise though, so I might not. Don't fix what's not broken. And I thought I brought my Phillips screwdriver over here, but yes I did. It's on top of the car. Okay, it has a bolt here. You need to remove. Seemed to be stripped. I guess last time I messed around, I guess I stripped it. Next, it's the little cutout right here. Remove this. Okay. I don't know how I stripped that, but fuck it. Next, with your pry tool, you just want to go all the way around the perimeter and just pop it off. That simple. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna show you this, but it got two cables up here for the door lock and the door latch. I don't know what kind of angle I can get to show you this. Watch out, bricks. Watch out, blockhead. I'll feed y'all a little later. I gotta go get y'all some food. Okay. But they are really easy to remove, so you shouldn't have no real difficulty. It's just now I gotta remove this power cable for the window and door controls. Okay, I see now. You gotta pull up by this tab here first, then it comes unlocked. I know I took it off before. Get that out the way. As you notice, I do have this door covered in kill mat, completely covered. This greatly improved the sound of this speaker. And as you can see here, I 3D printed my speaker bracket. But for some reason, I used Allen bolts. I don't know. Oh, watch out, y'all. Y'all can't help. Watch out, watch out. Come on now, watch out. Move. Okay. Let me just remove these screws. And just remove the entire bracket. I forgot to order some fast rings. That's what I forgot to do. And oh wow. You know what? I don't have to fight these wires because my replacement speakers got push tabs, so I just cut them. And let me just remember which is positive, which is negative. Positive. Okay, so this one is the positive. Let me just put a little knot in it so I won't forget. And let's see, GTO 18T. Yeah, these was some they're still pretty good condition speakers. I'm gonna save them for another project. But these are JBL speakers. A little rusted. I guess because of the weather getting between the window sills into the door. But as you can see, this is 3D printed with the weather cover right here. Help, because at first when I just flesh mounted them in the door, the cone was actually getting wet. But let me go ahead and find an outlet to fit this and change it out with this one. And you see the magnetic difference. And this is a 3 ohm speaker, and this is a 2 ohm speaker. Let me go get that done. Okay, I finally got the speaker mounted into the bracket. And yes, I did have to modify it a lot. I had to cut this hole out bigger to get this speaker in. It took me approximately 10 minutes because I had the correct tool to do it. I used one of those sawzalls in a vise with a metal blade. Luckily, when I printed this, I printed with 80% fill. It took a long time, but I'm glad that I did. So now I'm just going to strip the wires and put the speaker back in the door and install the door panel. Oh. It could have been a lot worse. Luckily I had that sawzall, or I might just been screwed in the game. And that would have been a fucked up thing. That would kind of make me mad. And I'm glad I got this shallow mount, because I could notice I don't have much room in this door. Okay. Positive to positive and negative to negative. There we go. And all I have to do now is just put this back in the door. I'm gonna turn it this way because if I And now for the final screw. Now let's go ahead and tighten them all down. Okay, complete. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the other door. I'll meet you at the deck. All right, y'all, it's time to get to the rear deck. I apologize for the bad camera view. I will invest in a tripod that will fit actually in the car. I plan on doing other videos about this car as well. This side panel already been removed, pretty much removed itself because the clips are broken. First, you want to move this rubber here. Pull this over to the side, and this just pop up. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on that side. Oh yeah, this is a bad camera angle. Let me pop the door a little bit and bump the camera. I'll do the same here. Pull the rubber down a little bit. Pop this out. Move this over a little bit. Take the seat belts. Run them between the little slits to get them free from the rear deck cover. Do the same for this one. Now let me go over to the other side and get the last seat belt that I should have got when I was already over here, but forgot. Move this one out the way. Now I can remove the rear deck. Go. Just lift up on it and pull it forward. I'm sorry, pull it towards you. Let me get this out the way, because I don't have to figure out where I'm gonna put the tweeters in this at. Cause I want to put them kind of out the way. Okay, the last time I was in here, I didn't screw my 6.9s back down. No, I'll be back in here soon. Actually this one is still glued. It hasn't came apart yet, but the other one has. Let me get it out. Okay, let me give you a closer look at this speaker. I'm not sure if the trunk spring did it or when I was putting it in the box or not. As you can see, the speaker is kind of warped. It's the GTO 939, 100 watts continuous. It runs you about $130 a pair. This is where I broke it at. I've been gluing it, re-gluing it until I finally just got tired of doing it. Now let's compare it to its replacement. As you can see, the magnet on the JBL is not that small. It's kind of okay size, but compared to this one, it's almost double the size. But this is the replacement. You see, this one has no treater. If I was smart, I could have took these treaters out, but I plan on fixing these when I find some better glue and that. But I'm gonna replace it with this. Nice, huh? Let's get it in. It's not too serious. Pretty much just drop in because I already got the speaker adapters there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put them in and do a sound test. Hopefully, I don't have to modify these adapters as well. Let's see. Okay. No, I don't. They fit right in. But let me put them both in. I'm not going to tighten them down and make sure they do not make contact with the trunk spring, because the type of trunk springs is like the long rods, tension rods, something like that. Okay, now I have the second speaker. Let me make sure the kill mat is not in the way. me peel it back all the way around. Make sure that it doesn't go under this. Okay, now let me install the second speaker. And it fits nicely. Now let me close the trunk. Make sure it doesn't contact those tension rods. That's what they call, I believe, tension rods. Be easy with it. Okay. The speakers are seen to be still sitting flush. Yes. And this one, yes. Take a look. Okay, I see as I close the trunk, they move away from the speaker. So I should make sure when I open my trunk, I open it easily. So make sure those tension rods do not. Oh, let me go pop my trunk. I closed it down too far. But let me pop it. So we're good to go. So I'm just gonna throw some screws in it. And I'll show you what I'm gonna do about the tweeters. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If so, subscribe, like, and share this video with anyone who could benefit. But if you feel that this video is not quite up to par, just like this video, leave a comment letting me know what I did wrong. I really would like to hear from you. Also, you can follow me on the social medias. The links are in the description.